Howdy, it's Tubalcain again, back with another in my series entitled What Is It? Mystery Tool. And in this case it's number 21A, which is the question. So be sure and tune back in about a couple of weeks to find the answers, and that'll be called 21B. Thanks for receiving this and encouraging me to do more, because I thought maybe nobody wanted to watch these, but I'm going to continue with them. And remember, always A is the question and B is the answer, and I welcome all of the comments, and I do enjoy the humorous ones, but keep it clean or I will have to delete them. What is this item? And admittedly it's not a machine shop item, but these were manufactured, this is iron, in many different sizes. There's glue or something on there, not sure what that is, but they came in different sizes. They were hollowed out here just to reduce the weight, and in some cases these were also made out of wood. I must say they're very accurately made out of necessity, and you'll realize why. I wish I had a whole bunch of these to use like as spacers or parallels or something like that. But what is this item? And there's no marks on it, there's no manufacturer, other than there's some numbers here inside. Let me get a flashlight, that sure is dark in there. There's some numbers cast in there. I believe it says 12K and then an 18, and I doubt that will help you with anything. On to the next item, which I picked up for 50 cents at a machine shop type flea market, and it kind of looks like one of my toenails here, but that's actually the wax protection after it had been sharpened or manufactured. And it's got a square on this end similar to what you might see on a auger bit, but I don't believe this is meant to be held in an auger bit. There's probably some kind of handle that goes on here, but it is a cutting tool. It's very sharp, never been used, and I do not know what it is, and the man that I bought it from didn't know what it is. So what is that item? Here's item 3, and I just recently bought this at an auction. I bought a set of drawers, wooden drawers that were, oh, the whole unit was perhaps 2 feet high, and drawers that were 6 inches wide and that deep, and it was filled with screws and hinges and other junk. It was just really junk. And I bought it for this, and for some reason nobody noticed it. Not that it was that amazing of a find. And then I sold the cabinet to a lady who liked the cabinet, and I don't know why. But what is this item? I covered up the trademark here. Now there'll be a big group of you guys out there that know exactly what this is and will give me model numbers and everything else, but notice that there are 2 blades. There's a blade right there and a blade right there. You can adjust the blades with these thumb screws. Nickel plated, quite a bit of rust, particularly on this side. You know what damages things sometimes? Here's the original box, but the boxes attract moisture and rust sets in over the years. And there's a little attachment here that goes on it, and I'm not sure just where. But what is this item called, and what is it used for? I've had this beautiful little hammer for many, many years, about 8 inches long. Beautiful proportions. I believe nickel plated. Probably the original handle. But what kind of hammer is that? What is it used for? And here's the final item, number 5, and I do not expect anybody to know what this is. I will be very surprised if I have 1 or 2 guys that knows what this is. In the original box, and I just borrowed this from a buddy. I saw it in his shop, and I said, let me borrow that for a few weeks so I can show it off. Then I hope to do a video on how to use this. There it is, and inside the box also were the original directions, and I won't show you the back side because the name and everything is on there, and how to use it. But here it is, about 7 or 8 inches long, And it's aluminum. I covered up the trademark here that tells the name of the company as well as its use and model number. Aluminum at a hole that goes all the way through. An acorn nut. And there's a disc here with numbers on it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The same numbers in each direction. And on this side, a little knurled knob. And this is brass. Now in the directions, it claims that this is plastic of some kind, or fiber. So I don't know if somebody replaced that, or they just improved the tool over the years, but I can't imagine that they made very many of these. There's the witness mark. So what is that tool? That'll keep some of you guessing. Okay, that's the end of this video. Again, it's number 21A of What Is It? And be sure and watch for 21B, the answer, when it comes available. And go back and watch the first 20 of these. Each one has 2 parts, so there's 40 of them, and this really makes number 41 in this series of videos. And there is a playlist that you'll find on my channel that will help you to look at all of these and watch them in sequence. So this is Tubalcain saying so long for now and keep on watching.